Last time on Tales of Berseria.
If any bad guys show up, I'll handle them.
I'm not sure if you know this, but Artorius' specialty is killing kids. He literally has a +7 sword of child slaying. Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. So, I've been away for a little bit. I'm very sorry I did not get to making a video on time like I normally do. I had stuff come up in real life, and I kind of have my own personal policy when it comes to making videos, that I will never make a half-assed, not into it video. I only make the kind of videos that I want to make. I never want to make something... I haven't even been able to do anything in Berseria since we quit, because I can't leave the city. Apparently, there's some stuff we can still do here. One of which is one of you guys told me to go back to the area where Artorius was giving his speech. Well, we can't get in through the front door, but there is something going on up here, so thank you guys for telling me that. I never would have gone back here to figure that out. Oh, it's a dog. Wait, are these the same dogs?
That's what I said.
Magilou, you know how to speak dog?
Of course. It's Witchery 101.
Wow. What's it saying?
Humans always say every dog has its day, but I've never met a dog that had its own day. What about me? When's my time in the limelight? As you can see, he's very upset.
Sorry, boy. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Half the time, you can never tell when Magilou's lying or not, or when she's kidding or whatever. I mean, I'm sure she is with Laphicet here, but it's very interesting because I have a friend who's much like that, and I am also like that. I am in... Did we just get a new conversation, or is that the same one we had up there and it just reset for some reason? I've always been a person that when I use sarcasm, it's very hard to tell because I have a very monotone voice outside of YouTube. You guys wouldn't believe how straight-faced and boring I am outside of YouTube. Not by choice.
Yeah, seriously. I know, come on.
What's this dog saying?
Humans always say, let sleeping dogs lie. But do you ever let me nap? No. Stop all the petting and let me sleep. I mean, come on. Practice what you preach. That's what I always say. You humans are all bark and no bite. As you can see, she has a lot of criticism for the systematic injustices practiced by a hypocritical and tyrannical human society.
That is one astute doggy.
Oh my goodness. Everyone's so beneficial.
I've been feeling really out of it recently. I was much happier when I was drinking sweet, sweet nectar. It suddenly got a lot harder to get. The price shot up 20 times in the black market. I came to the capital hoping it'd be easier to find, but no one's got any.
God, it's so addictive you came to a different town to try and get it? Yeah, I can see why burning that stuff was great.
Give it up. It's got vermilion ore in it.
What? Vermilion ore? I heard that stuff is crazy addictive. Real bad news.
It'll be easier to quit now that it's harder to find. Real sailors don't need that crap, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't need nectar. From now on, I'm going to the bar after work. Hey, buddy, thanks for the tip.
Aizen's just sitting there, he's like, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Just drink all your problems away like a real man.
What's that? Oh, that statement could shake the very foundation of man's relationship with his self-professed best friend!
Huh? What did he just say?
Humans call us man's best friend, but they consort with the foul felines. The hound may be faithful, but not the man, he quietly stated, a look of betrayal in his eyes.
That's a shock. I didn't know dogs felt that way about us.
You jealous dog, you.
That dog's working for Artorius, we must slay it quickly. It knows about betrayal. Okay, we would have missed so many conversations if we hadn't talked to that singular dog way up there.
Lord Artorius' speech really struck a chord with me. I'm sure everyone else in town feels the same way. Actually, it would be problematic if they don't.
Why would you have a problem with that?
One word, lady. Business. The ceremony to move the great Empyrean Enominat is going on now, right? After a speech as moving as that, anyone would want to offer a prayer to the new Empyrean, which is why I'm selling commemorative chalices. They've just come in from Port Zexon.
Oh, Enominat's blessings are many indeed. Are you decorating the chalices with anything?
I'm just about to deliver them to the craftsman to get them engraved.
I just hope all this effort doesn't go to waste.
Impossible! This is the perfect opportunity. I guess amateurs just don't get it.
I may not know business, but I know how this story ends.
Artorius, this ceremony, all of it. I'll end this by my own hand.
I always love how Velvet just says things right in front of people. Like, she's gonna be in this disguise right in front of Artorius. Artorius is gonna be like, "You look familiar, do I know you?" And she's like, "Of course not, I'm Velvet!" "Oh, okay, I guess I don't then. Sorry to bother you." Okay, then we will go to Port Zexon and we will do it lazily. Oh, it won't let us warp there this time. Never mind, we will go on foot with the utmost amount of effort that we can pull forth.
What's the matter, Laphicet? You look like you're not feeling well.
Doesn't he always?
You can stay out of this.
You're a demon swordsman. Aizen is a cursed Malak. Magilou is a bizarre witch. But what am I?
Turning existential here.
You're Velvet's tool and emergency rations, aren't you?
That's what Lady Teresa called me too. A tool. But I'm alive.
I get it. You're starting to wonder what your place in the world is. In that case, there's only one answer.
God of Mabu Tofu.
You have to decide it.
Huh?
It's all up to you. It depends on what you want.
That's what it means to be alive. You control the rudder of your life. Your hands on the wheel.
My life. My rudder.
Doubts are okay too. They're just further proof you're alive.
I'll protect you until you find your answer. Your arts have helped me often enough.
All right. I don't really understand. But thank you.
Pretty words and all. But take care who you listen to, kid. Demons and reapers, remember?
I hear there's a wicked witch about too.
Get going or get left behind.
Ah! We risk the wrath of the revenging reprobate! For now, let our rudders take us forward!
I have never heard the word reprobate. Oh god, I can't even say it. Reprobate used in my life. At least not by a human. And I still have a whole lot to learn with the whole switching system. So, you guys gave me a whole lot of tips on it. Probably half of which I will not remember. Ever. But I'll try to do my best with it. Okay, let's finally get out of here. I feel like we've been here for a very long time. Probably because I spent so long doing those dumb mini-games. But the outfits aren't really worth it sometimes, honestly. A lot of the hats I find are, I don't know, they just don't fit the characters. Like, if you guys haven't seen, I already stuck, obviously. I stuck this headphone on her with her hat style, and it just, I can't get anything to look right. I mean, but the thing is, she expresses herself in emotes way too much to stick glasses on her. I feel like it would ruin half of her character.
Did the Sylph J reach your men?
Yeah, they're scouting the checkpoints.
They're not back yet?
No, but they won't be long.
Let's rest for a bit. I'm hungry.
Oh, I completely forgot about the
me
Voyage
too.
mechanic.
We'll rest until the scouts are back then.
Okay. I can actually go and mess with it right now. Guys, Rangetsu basic training. Oh, we discovered some new islands. Explore this area again? No. We're gonna go to the Diomel Islands.
No way. You managed to get some? Shh, idiot. Not so loud. Behold, the finest drink there is. Ileana Red. If Benwick and the others find out we have it, they'll drink the whole thing.
Wait, you didn't tell them about it?
Of course not. Those guys couldn't care less what they stuff down their gullets, as long as it gets the job done. The subtle notes of this exquisite libation would be lost on those louts.
Well said. Now, I believe some Rucarella cheese would complement this Ileana nicely. We'll have to hide the bottle until we can get our hands on some.
Leave that to me.
Wow, talk about oblivious.
It's so... Oh, what are they gonna say? I just sharpened my blade. Mind if I test it on your tail? Of course I do. You're a monster to frighten monsters with, I tell you. Okro, why would you even ask that? That's very rude of you. Magilou? Next events with
I gave the boy an
Magilou?
apple too. Aren't I the kindest girl alive?
An apple.
Would you like one? This time I want you to crow like a
No,
rooster.
thank you.
Miss? Are you really planning to fight Artorius?
Well, the boy did ask me so sweetly.
But you'd have no chance.
Are you defying me? Did the old man give you orders?
Not at all.
Then you're coming with me. If things get too hot, we can run. And if we die, then...
That's that. I know.
You're a quick one, little Bienfu. But I do hope you'll struggle as long as possible. I need you around for when I'm bored, after all.
Yeah, I am very curious. I feel very sorry for Magilou's life partner. That is all I'm going to say. Is he holding an apple or is that a rose?
Is it good?
No, it tastes like shit. It's not Mabu curry flavor.
It's tart, and yet sweet.
No thanks. I wouldn't be able to taste it anyway.
Oh.
You sure like the sea?
I'm afraid of the sea. The waves, sharks, all this strange fish.
Oh yeah, you get me, boy. You understand me.
But at the same time, it's huge and full of wonder.
That is a lie. It is full of death.
When I let myself think about what might be over the horizon,
Dying.
it's exciting.
My brother, he loved the sea too.
Your brother? Really?
He'd sit on the cape, just staring at it. I told him he'd catch cold in that ocean wind, but he never listened to a word I said. Your way of looking at the world is so much like his. I wish I bought him that compass. I wish we could have traveled together like he wanted.
Hey! The scouts are back, everyone!
Laphicet, you know you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
I'm going with you, Velvet.
I see.
He literally has nowhere else to go. There's nothing else he can do. I think it was actually kind of better for Velvet's character that... I know this is terrible to say, but the fact that her brother died probably is better for her. Because it seemed like before her brother was dead, she was always kind of doting over him, and she never seemed to have any goals of her own or anything like that. But now her goal is kind of obsessive murder, so I'm not sure that's much better.
Pendulum?
Aye, sir. And he blasted all the inspectors. I think he'd be a match for even the captain.
Thank you. I'll look into this for myself.
Who? Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Hold it. What's going on?
The Exorcist inspection team was attacked by a pendulum-wielding Malak.
The same type of weapon was found at the place the captain vanished from.
And so you think the attacker's the one who took the captain?
I don't know, but this can't be coincidence.
Ifrit is in the custody of Exorcists. Why would they attack their own?
What will you do? One of your keys is running off.
I'm going after him. If they're already in disarray, causing more confusion will only benefit us.
Pandemonium! My favorite!
I'm surprised that was the last thing we had to say on that.
Aizen sure picked an inconvenient time to run off, though, didn't he?
I can't blame him. He's got his own purpose.
Oh wait, it's Turtle Man. What do you sell, Mr. Turtle? I'll take an apple gel and all your life bottles. Quick save. I just thought about it. I'm like, Alright, let's do this. What? Who's that guy? Whoa!
Hey! Wow, you're good, whoever you are.
I'm Aizen, the Reaper. And
Thank you for mentioning it, Aizen. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but like, he has to say it.
Ifrid's first mate.
A buddy of Ifrid's? Oh, this'll be too good.
So you are the one who took Captain Ifrid from us.
Oh yeah, that's the spirit, pal.
This guy
Aizen,
sounds
calm
important.
yourself. He's a Malak and he's against the Abbey. If we work together, we can pass the barrier.
Yeah, work with
Give me your
Geralt of Rivia.
peacemaking crap.
I'm settling this my way. Right here, right now.
Stay out of this!
I see. Well, two can play at that game. I'll handle this in my way. I'll beat you both until you're helpless. Then open that barrier.
Whoa, this song's awesome. Wait, are we seriously fighting Aizen?
Hope, Velvet. Otherwise, she'll bite our heads off.
True. Forgive us, Aizen.
I don't know what the other guy can do, so I'm gonna take out Aizen because I know what he can do. And that scares me less. Hey, come back. Oh man, this track's actually really good. I've been talking about how much I don't like the soundtrack, but I like this one quite a bit. Come on, come on. Just go down. Aizen, you're really not into the whole dying thing, are you? There we go. Velvet's kind of low on the... I want to change to Rokuro real quick. There we go. Okay, time to heal. I don't know who this guy is, but he's awesome. I hope he's a party member. There we go. Throw that up. I just tried to use Aizen's Break Soul for a second. Uh-oh. Oh, stop following me, weird man. Man, they're so tanky. I can barely hurt them. I mean, they're not doing a ton of damage either, but... Ow. Hey, Aizen, stop. Come back. Aizen, stop guarding everything. Oh no, I have fatigue, whatever that does. I have it now. I don't know if that's good or bad. Fatigue is never good, never mind. Panacea bottle? Yes. There we go. I think I'm just going to have to start blocking a lot more. I mean, I highly doubt this is going to do much, but... That did nothing. This guy is strong. Wait, I didn't realize they're actually fighting each other still. I thought they were working together to fight us, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, he defeated the other one. Oh, I thought he was aiming at me. Guys, stop stunning him. I want him to hit Rokuro. Probably shouldn't be casting water at him. There we go. Aizen.
You're a treat, you know that? So, what's your plan after you punch through this barrier?
That was a quick change of pace. You're like, well, I guess you kicked the shit out of me. Time to help you.
Kill the shepherd.
Damn, that's a big one.
This guy's like Aizen number 2.
She's dead serious.
All right. You won the fight. What do you want me to do?
Are you ready, my merry little Malakim? Now, line up before the barrier.
Oh!
Rest is up to you.
That
Just
was
wanna see
really
the panic on
easy.
the Exorcist faces.
Wait, you're just leaving? That was it?
I still have questions for you.
That's enough for now, Aizen. If you persist, one of us will end up dead.
Who are you? Tell me.
Zavid the Whirlwind. A fighter, nothing more.
That's a cool name. See you later, cool guy.
The barrier's gone. I won't stop you from going after him.
No, I walk with you. Besides, Melchior is still my surest link to Ifrit's whereabouts.
No, let's follow him. I want to know where he goes.
Could have saved a lot of trouble if you'd listened to me from the start.
If I had good judgment, I wouldn't be where I am in the first place.
You really are a fool.
No explanation to that at all. We just fought some random guy and he walked off. Okay. Smoldering Glaciite provides the ability to trigger random burn-related skills. Armory Glaciite grants +1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced. That is damn useful. Holding R2 while performing a switch blast while break soul conditions for the character switching in are fulfilled will cause the incoming character to combo into a break soul instead. Oh, status ailments, fatigue. This is a wind element ailment that drastically reduces both SG regeneration. Okay. Get rid of it. That's all I care about.
Aizen, I'm sorry about earlier.
I'm sorry about kicking your ass, Aizen.
The fight, you mean? Don't worry about it. I'll hate you until I'm in the grave, though. A jest.
I didn't know what I should do.
It's fine to take your time to decide. But as with everything, the choice is ultimately your own. And if your choice leads to killing me, I won't complain.
Yeah.
But by the same token, it might end up with me killing you.
Yeah, I guess so.
I talk too much. That Zavid bastard's got me all riled up.
Oh, jeez. I feel like that's extreme foreshadowing. I feel like that's really blatant foreshadowing. Laphicet's gotta have trust issues by now. Okay, I know we used quite a bit
They're
of,
all alive. Just unconscious.
A fighter, not a killer, huh?
It felt like that fight took us a very long time, but I think that's more just because Aizen and, what was his name, Zavid? I think that was his name. They both just kept blocking, and it was getting kind of annoying. Especially since... does Magilou even have a mystic art yet? I don't know.
The guards are all Malakim. They really do keep humans away from here.
But why build a new temple out here? The shepherd could build in the capital just as easily.
This place.
You feel it too?
There's powerful energy flowing underground.
Right. This is a focal point of the Earth Pulse, the natural energy of the land.
The perfect spot to worship Enominat.
Or to attack him.
I have a feeling this is no okay.
I thought I ordered no one to enter.
Forgive me. I would not have intruded, but there was an incident at the villa in Logres.
Eleanor, where are your Malakim?
They were eaten by the left arm of a demon.
Velvet.
Oh wait, he knows? He's just like, oh, Velvet got out. I completely forgot to put it on my calendar. My bad.
What? You know of her?
She was a student of mine. So she has bested Oscar, Teresa, and now you.
Lord Artorius, I ask that you grant me fresh Malakim. I vow to destroy that demon.
You are overcome with emotion. Will you fight a demon with your hatred?
Please, I beg you to forgive my foolishness.
She broke the resolve of even an exemplary disciple like you.
My lord, if I may, there is but one thing I must ask.
Wait, why are you so angry, though? That's the part I don't understand. I mean, I understand it being part of your job, and you're like justice and all that, but Personally, we have done nothing to you. We've spared your life on several occasions.
Why is there a giant demon held captive at the villa?
Entry to that place is forbidden to all but legates, Eleanor.
It was restrained by a Malak barrier. How could such a monstrous thing like that be held in the capital?
Eleanor, why is it you think that birds fly?
Huh? It's so they can hunt and catch prey, is it not?
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Huh. So that question is a test of some sort. He wants someone to answer, like, so they can see from all perspectives or something. Or something like that, and he's trying to test them to see if they should know about something. And whatever that something is probably why Laphicet got thrown in the demon child murdering hole.
So Velvet is coming. The ties that bind us must at last be severed.
He has a really cool design, though. I do really like the whole not working arm cape thing. I think I do really like the vibe from Artorius. He doesn't feel like he's hostile in any way. Well, I suppose that worked out.
What was that?
Some sort of contrivance using Malak arts. Probably part of their security system, I'd say.
Obviously.
We should keep our eyes open for any more surprises.
Our fighter doesn't seem to be hiding anywhere nearby.
I sensed him rush away with great speed.
Zavid the Whirlwind, huh?
He was tough. He seemed to know Ifrid, too. What's the story there?
I don't know. Ask him.
He used a pendulum as a weapon.
That was a pendulum? It looked like some sort of weird whip. I didn't even see anything at the end. There were like these really, really tiny metal things.
When we first met Aizen, he said something about a pendulum, didn't he?
It was the only clue he had in his search for Ifrid. I'm surprised at how far he's come on something so vague.
Does Zavid have something to do with Ifrid's disappearance? I don't think this Zavid is a killer. I didn't feel it in him at all.
I have a feeling we might cross paths again. He is tangled with the Abbey somehow.
He didn't seem that bad to me.
Yeah, he seems like a guy who would be hard to hate.
Hate him or not, if he gets in our way, he's in for a beating.
Now that's what a killer looks like.
Yeah, chill, Velvet. We're like, oh, look at this guy. He's so cool. I swear, every time we're like, oh, this thing is really cool, Velvet's like, well, I'll just have you know, I'll kill it if necessary. Velvet, isn't this puppy cute? Well, if it gets in our way, I'll eat it.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Oh, and you guys were telling me before that the reason the characters aren't doing any of the weird skits that they normally do at the end of every battle is because we don't have our last party member. Holy shit, this is awesome. I knew that this thing had 104 attack, which I originally thought was pretty broken for this level, but the enhancement bonus when you upgrade it, damage against stun foes plus 10, which works perfectly with his break soul, so that's awesome. Oh, our expedition returned. I didn't notice. Yeah, that's pretty good.
This recipe looks real tasty.
That was the most lackluster. That recipe looks real tasty.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
I am really trying to spend a bit more time in areas that I have not been before, and that's why I'm fighting all these enemies, but so far this has just been a giant open field with nothing of value aside from XP enemies, so. Quick question, I highly doubt it's this way, but does Aizen get less XP since he's not fighting with us and he's in the subsection? Yes, you, Aizen. Only you. You're perfect. This is a problem I usually don't have, which is I love all these party members so much I don't even want to get rid of one ever. Alright, but we should probably try to finally head inside now. I mean, there's that whole area over there, but I don't know about it. Because we can go up here, we can go over here, which has a save point for some odd reason. I want to check over here first and see if there's anything of value. I imagine there's a cat's box or two we're going to miss because this place is huge, but what can you do? You can't save every cat's, no matter how much you want to, which I really don't want to save any of them if it weren't for the outfits. Okay, I know this is the second time I brought up, like, Dark Souls. No, it's like the fourth time. But does this background music not sound like Ornstein and Smoke? You probably can't hear it because of the weird way I mix audio, but still. It's a ladder up there. I walked all the way around this perimeter trying to find super cool things. I didn't find a thing. I found all these crafting materials, which honestly I can't get enough of. Or no, it's more like I have too much of them. I am never out of materials to go craft something. I have surplus crafting materials. Alright, well, let's try going up one of these staircases, or we can try going towards that door. But I have a feeling it's going to be locked anyways, so let's try the staircase. Oh, another gate. Ooh, there's cat souls up this way. I think there's a cat's box up there, too. I can't get enough of this treasure, as Aizen the Reaper. No, it's just a regular box, actually. And inside is a shell shredder, which we can throw on Velvet. Oh, she actually hasn't even mastered her first one yet, but ooh, that one looks fancy. That looks like an Exorcist weapon. A thin but hard blade made for tearing apart joints and crustacean armor. Wait, so someone made a sword just to kill crabs? That's a little brutal, don't you think? Because I have a feeling that even if we meet Artorius right now, he's just going to destroy us, like that moment in Exilia 2 that I'm not going to spoil. The massive barrier blocks the way forward. It looks different from the one you broke on the Danen Highway. Well, I guess we're not going that way then. I guess the only way to go is through the front door then. You guys were asking me, what's a good point to start in the Tales series? And my answer would be, if you have a 3DS, start with Abyss, because they re-released it on the 3DS, and that game's amazing. Give the main character some time, please, because his development's great. Or Vesperia if you have an Xbox 360. If you're willing to go old enough, you can go and play Symphonia, which is on Steam. I personally didn't like Symphonia. It was a little... It's not that the game was too old, it's that I had become used to the near-fighting game system of gameplay. That Symphonia's outdated system, I just couldn't get into. So sorry for those of you who really love that game, I just couldn't get into it. I don't think I'd ever LP it either, because for some reason, Symphonia is one of the most overly LP games on YouTube, and I know that sounds weird to say about some random JRPG, but for some reason, every, like, Nintendo channel I've ever seen is like, let's play Symphonia. I don't know why specifically that one, but, I'll leave people their opinions, because obviously it seems to be a fan favorite. Oh, I didn't even see that ladder over there. I feel stupid now. Oh, hey, a cat's box. Is that one? I can't tell. It's pretty far away. This area is so gigantic and empty. It feels bad. Panacea bottle, which I didn't need more of, but I got anyway.
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
God. Cute shoes. Shoes that maintain their prettiness even on the battlefield. Made by, as it happens, Hidden Arts, yes, Magilou's Hidden Arts. Oh, really? Magilou's Hidden Arts leave her open, but many cover a wide area, making them great for controlling the battlefield. Most of the Malak arts she learns are water and fire elements and include techniques that set up traps. Yeah, I noticed that as I was using her. She has this water mine thing that I was using, and you can place these weird traps right in front of you to protect you as you cast spells, and her kit to fight seems really well set up. But the thing you do have to be aware of is enemies who are quick or enemies that can teleport, because they will ignore aggro and come after you. Not that there are a whole lot of enemies that can even do that, but I'm sure there's going to be some bosses in which playing Magilou, unless you have the moves down and perfect frame dodges, are going to be kind of hard. She's a lot of fun to play, though. I'm trying to play everyone, and so far, it's really hard to say who my least favorite to play is. Magilou's fun because she's slightly different and she's a spellcaster. Velvet's ridiculous. Aizen's great. Probably Laphicet, but he's a healer, so I can't blame him for being a little on the boring side. Magilou can heal too. Okay, let's try this. Did I just mess that up? I thought I was doing it right. There we go. What? I have no words for whatever that was. She's a mage, and out of all the things she could do, she just made her card super long and smacked someone with it. Actually, I really do like that when there are casters of any kind and they can... It's gonna sound super nerdy as I say this, but I love when there are magic users who know how to... who have, like, martial arts training too. Not that that's Magilou, but she has close-range combat capabilities, which makes her stand out from a lot of the other Tales casters in the series. Aizen really does start to work better once you start getting a lot of his skills, because a lot of his skills cause him to stun more often, and especially if you can switch him out for Velvet when you're doing things like this and just spamming. Okay, so here's the key for the main front gate. All the way over here, which I have a feeling means that there's another key all the way over there at that other one up there, isn't there? Oh, so much backtracking, it hurts. At least our goal is clearly up there. I mean, the thing is the dungeon's not confusing, it's just you can't see all of it from one place, which is fair. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. But you move so slowly. It's gonna be like a full 3-minute trip to get to that other one. There was a comment earlier that kind of cracked me up with this weird character Aizen's turned out to be in this LP. It's like him showing up to a job search. It's like, sir, what are your skills? And it's like, I'm the Reaper. Anything else, sir? I'm the Reaper and I sell ShamWows. One thing I do really love about playing Velvet, though, is how much she moves around. She has so much mobility. Oh, our expedition came back again. I'm Aizen, the magical fairy princess, coming to kick your ass. I don't know why the bottle makes Aizen sparkle so much. Dangerous encounters are all right when you have out-leveled the enemy. When they are your level, it is a problem. And that should take out the last of the gate. Now we just have to get up there. Artorius, your weird dungeon place has some awesome music.
How is it now, Aizen?
I feel like whatever you did caused some sort of change.
Let's just
It's almost like a magical giant goddamn shield just disappeared up there. But I guess no one can see that.
They can't change it back anytime soon.
Artorius just inside, he's like, huh, someone turned off the power. I'll just flick the switch and turn it on again. The entire gate just turns back on.
Pass on the praying. I've come here to make a mess of this temple, remember?
Ooh, you've got spunk. I like that. As long as you know what you're doing, then.
Velvet always knows what she's doing. Everything she has ever done is premeditated and well thought out. How dare you question that? Well, we don't have as many items as when we came in, but we have more than enough, I feel. Unless, I don't even know if we're actually going to be fighting Artorius or not, but either way, we better be ready. In fact, you know what? Let's eat some food. I haven't had anyone cook for a while because we ran out of ingredients. Oh, Velvet can cook Mabu curry now, but we don't have enough ingredients. Sorry, little guy. Ooh, twin shark menuire. Menuire? I don't know how to actually say that. An ancient fish said to always be born in pairs. One male and one female. Tasty when pan-fried in flour and butter. You have to eat them together. Oh, I guess you attach your cooking skill to it.
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
Alright, Artorius, we're gonna come up there as soon as we climb these stairs. Why is this place with so many stairs? Why would he make it like this? Artorius is handicapped. I mean, I guess it's his arm, but still.
What is Artorius' method of fighting?
Pushing people into holes. He does it a lot.
He wields a long sword in his left hand. And he once had a Malak named Ceres who used fire. But I killed her.
And since then, he's tethered a new Malak called Innominat to use in her place?
As far as I know, yes. But I can't imagine a new Malak will work with him as well as Ceres did.
Must be pleasant to always assume the best.
If I'm wrong, that's where all of you come in. The four of you will strain his tether to the Malak. Then I'll chew through it, at which point Artorius becomes nothing more than a simple human.
But how will you get close to him in the first place?
He's sitting in a room alone facing the other direction. It should not be that hard.
I'll use Laphicet's arts. He will cut me. He will burn me. And I will keep charging forward. Your job is to keep healing me so that I can stay on my feet.
A sacrificial assault, then. Oh, it's not a bad plan. There's a good chance you'll catch him off guard.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. The not Ornstein and Smoke theme is destroying me right now, just having it go on in the background.
If you don't immediately die.
But Velvet, you'll...
That's an order.
All right.
So in the end, you're still just a tool to her. Bet that hurts.
Aw, you're not a tool, little guy. It's only a matter of time before we run into Losare of the Moon. I swear.
Miss Magilou, does that demon Velvet really mean to kill Shepherd Artorius? What is she thinking?
I can't say. Perhaps she's not thinking at all.
No, she said something about him killing someone.
She said it during his speech, right?
I heard her too. She has some feud with Artorius.
Her hate for him flows deep. I wonder what her connection to Lord Artorius is.
Don't call him Lord. Trust me.
You'll understand when the time comes. If she's still alive to face Artorius, that is.
Precisely. The fires of her hatred are all-consuming. Who will they burn in the end?
It's a dangerous path we walk, but a debt is a debt. Come along, Laphicet.
Okay.
Wow, I mean, I know Magilou's been teasing people, but she's been a bit of an over-the-top ass lately. Seriously, Laphicet's doing nothing wrong, and there's a such thing as teasing, but Magilou's just playing the bad person at this point. At first, I was like, okay, it's Magilou being Magilou, and she's a little silly, but she's not being very nice to anyone. In fact, I'd even say that Velvet and the others have been nicer people. Alright, well, time to go. We've only leveled up one level after fighting 20-something fights, but levels aren't what matters. It's your skill, right? Well, no music. That's a good start. I actually can't just walk. It's not an option. Well, here we go after so many years.
Artorius!
Demons and Malakim. Unlikely companions, to say the least.
Ceres is here too. In my stomach.
So you chose to be a mother bird, Ceres.
Things will be different this time. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet!
Very well. It is time.
Well, time to get my ass kicked.
So this is the shepherd's style.
Is he weak to anything? No, he has no weaknesses and no resistances and 63,000 health. This should be easy.
Remember the plan. Right.
Oh, we can't do any damage to him. Please leave me alone. Artorius. Please. Oh my goodness, he's legitimately invincible. Oh no, I can hit 26 on him. 26 at a time till we get to 63,000. Let's go. Okay, where's the part where he uses the mystic art and kills us all? I don't know how to move Aizen over. I was able to... How do I move him over? He's stuck above that last slot, but I don't know how to move him. I've tried like... Oh. I don't know how I'm doing that. Okay, Artorius is... Thank you. What? Well then.
Velvet!
Please. This isn't over.
Velvet, he's not even trying.
Once more, Laphicet! The fourth maxim.
Never let your guard down, even when victorious.
Laphicet, do you have to heal from that close? I've seen you heal me in battle from like 80 feet away.
I will not let you win so easily. I will use my full strength, as is just and proper.
Wait, you mean that, like, unlimited Blade Works Cloud Strife shit you just did like 5 seconds ago was just you playing with us? That's great. That's good to know. Okay, guys. Aizen the Reaper says pack up and go home.
Aid me in Nominat!
What does a Nominat look like?
His wounds have vanished!
Such power. Is it really?
That is cheating!
Why do I
remember you. That night. A terrible night.
Oh, and Nominat's the dragon thing, isn't it?
More healing.
It's impossible! We have to run!
You won't escape this time.
Oh, come on. That guy is the goofiest looking man in the world, but he seems to know Magilou well.
I beg your pardon, Lord Artorius. I had assumed Master Shigure was attending you. The failure is mine.
Oh, Shigure is out training. Besides, that man would like to see my blood spilled more than anyone.
Same as ever.
He thinks only of himself. Look what happened with Ifrid.
So you are Melchior.
No, Artorius. The one who most wants to spill your blood is me!
Master Artorius, allow me to quiet this demon.
Out of my way!
Learn your place, you abominable demon!
I'm not finished.
Doesn't it hurt? Aren't you in pain? Why, Velvet? Why do you go on fighting?
Because Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Velvet.
Colluding with demons. Number 2, your punishment must be severe. Kill the demon, then end your own life.
No.
Have you forgotten our pact? Your mistress is giving you an order.
I'm sick of your orders!
What is happening there?
I don't want Velvet to die!
Sister!
Sauron?
Into the portal! Right.
Hey! Don't forget me!
Wait, how do we know that's a portal? 10 out of 10, well thought plan.
Illuminat's power reacting with the Earth Pulse. Extraordinary.
I begin to see. Still, giving your brother's name to a Malak. You've strayed so far.
Strayed so far.
Velvet, wake up.
Oh, just let me sleep a little more, Celica.
Wait, that's Celica? Never mind, I take back whatever I said. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna completely excuse it, but she looks nothing like the Malak from before.
You rascal. Don't you remember the task I entrusted you with?
The task?
Yes. I asked you to take care of him.
Oh.
Where is this? Is this in space?
Where am I? Did they kill me? My wounds are gone. Bad fever.
Please, don't die, Velvet.
You saved my life.
I'm sorry this isn't the time, but I realized I never took off, unless that's part of her actual outfit. I think I forgot to take off the ribbon on Velvet's outfit, so her weird ribbon is just pinned to her breast now, so I'm sorry, Velvet.
Now it's my turn to save you.
Oh, it'll just be like one of those egg-carrying quests in Monster Hunter. Get hit, drop the Laphicet.
First, we've got to get out of here.
Looks so like... I don't know, his model looks so stiff here. I was expecting that to be the planet. Kefka, are you up there? What is this? Oh, it's a warp point. Don't worry, we're gonna get you to wherever. I have no idea where we could possibly go, but we'll get you there. I have some weird feeling that this is like the final dungeon of the game. And we're just here early when we can't fight in it. Come on, Laphicet, only a few more steps. I promise I won't drop you. Hopefully. Depends on how clumsy Velvet is today. Oh, there's the exit, I think.
Crap. Which way do we go now?
We go this way. I have no clue where we're supposed to be going, but that's fine. We'll just keep going until we don't warp anymore. Easy as pie.
Where is this place anyway?
I think we're about to get out of here. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I just noticed we never actually fought anything. Since the Artorius fight was fake, it has to supply us with a real fight. So it makes me wonder who.
Where's the exit? What the hell is this place?
It's an earth pulse.
Oh, hi, Aizen.
So you survived.
Let's not count our blessings just yet. It looks like we've been sealed inside. But at least we're still alive. Can't say the same would be true if we stayed in that place.
An earth pulse. So that's what this is.
Yeah. It's like a river flowing with nature's life energy. Earth pulses can be found all over the world, but normally you can't see or interact with them.
Then how'd we wind up inside one?
When Inominat and Laphicet's power collided, the shock must have torn it open. If that's the case, it's possible that Laphicet possesses the power to return us home, but... He can't do much in this state. He's liable to turn into a demon any moment now.
Don't talk like that. Is this because he overused his powers?
It's not too late to stop it. If a Malak occupies a pure vessel, he can be prevented from transforming into a demon.
What does that mean?
This lucky coin is my vessel. There's a catch to this one, though. It can only serve as a vessel for someone with the Reaper's powers.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
Then that's no help at all.
An exorcist would work. We offer our own bodies as vessels for Malakim, so that we can use them for the Abbey's purposes. I volunteer to serve as your Malak's vessel.
I see.
What?
So we just need your body with us, not your legs.
The hell kind of thing is that to say, Velvet?
I'll kill myself before you lay a hand on me. The Malak will become a demon, and you'll be stuck here forever.
You don't mince words, do you?
Know your foes and strike where they're weak. The basis of all combat.
As cowardly as I'd expect from a disciple of Artorius.
No, this is personal. Once I regain my exorcist powers, I vow to challenge you, Demon Velvet!
What is your problem? We have barely done anything to you. I mean, we look super evil because of the things we did, but personally, you should have nothing against us.
If I lose, I'll do whatever you wish. If you want me to die or to become a vessel, so be it.
Velvet, don't die.
Fine.
What's the Malak's name? Normally, it is decided by their masters, but since I do not own him yet, I need to know.
He's not a thing to be owned. He's Laphicet.
Laphicet. I see. O child of the fountain of creation, these vows we exchange. May our purpose, resplendent, help to purify this cursed world. Remember this true name I bestow unto you. Such power.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
How the hell did we end up here? What's going on?
That little brat. He actually unsealed the Earth Pulse?
What was that?
Huh. Guess this is the end of the Velvet World Tour Revengeathon. What an anticlimax.
I legitimately want the sequel to this game to be called Velvet's Revengeathon. Metal Gear Rising, Velvet's Revengeathon 2.
Not that I really care either way.
We don't know that she's dead.
Dead or alive, she's done. No way she'd keep going after seeing how outmatched she is.
You don't know Velvet.
Bet you 10 gold that I'm right.
10 gold? That's not even like a drink's worth.
10 gold? You're on.
Immediate disqualification from the bet.
In the...
I'm back. Let's kill Artorius.
Laphicet, what did that exorcist do?
What happened to you? I see. So that exorcist woman pledged herself as Laphicet's vessel? Where did she head off to, then?
If you two wound up here, then odds are that exorcist disappeared somewhere nearby.
Then we'll find her.
Fair enough.
Sheesh, are you never not worked up about something?
I said I would save him, so I will. Besides, his power is just what I need.
Don't you forget our little wager now, all right?
My darling 10 gold, murdered in his crib by a thug!
Shh. Velvet seems more concerned with the fact that... She seems more happy about the fact that Laphicet has some weird hidden power that she can use to kill Artorius than the fact that he is still alive. It's a little disturbing on that end because she's getting all angry and pissy with people because she's like, oh, don't treat Laphicet as a tool, and yet here she is like, Laphicet's the perfect tool. Doesn't really make much sense to me, but hey, that's Velvet, full of contradictions. And that's not bad either. Oh, what's this place? This looks like a dungeon that could be in a different Tales game. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to fit Berseria that much. Ooh. Berseria's dungeons have been seemingly very dark. But this one looks like a Zelda dungeon or something. But I think our best bet is just leaving. Man, I'm kind of disappointed though. There was no real fight. It was just Artorius being epic. I mean, it was still cool to see him do that weird sword stuff, but I was kind of hoping there'd be a real fight. I trained a while for, you know, something, anything, any fight. Well, there are enemies here that look like weird succubi. Okay, I have like 100-something cat souls, and I haven't found a single box in forever.
Sudden and unsatisfying manner.
Look, that wall is cracked. That means...
Velvet, you'd probably kick through it if it was a solid wall anyways. Once you do get Aizen's combos set up, he does become a much more viable character.
So exorcists are actually the vessels for their Malakim. You can do that too, can't you, Magilou?
Of course! This fair maiden has won the Malakim's Choice Award, Most Desirable Vessel, 3 years running.
Oh? Then you wouldn't mind replacing Eleanor as Laphicet's vessel, I hope.
Wait, you would rather have Magilou be Laphicet's vessel than Eleanor out of all people? That doesn't sound quite right. I mean, he'd be with you, but still.
Thanks, but no thanks. I have my hands full dealing with Bienfu as it is.
If I ate Bienfu, you'd have room.
Still wouldn't work, kiddo. You saw it with your own eyes. Even if only for an instant, that kid actually held his own against the power of Inominat. Not even the resplendent Magilou can handle something of that power.
Indeed. After everything we've seen, it's obvious there's more to Laphicet than meets the eye.
Yeah, but that Eleanor woman was still able to become his vessel.
That's because, unlike Miss Magilou, Madame Eleanor actually tries!
Anyway, we need to find her and beat her. She'll just bring us more trouble the longer she's out there.
Oh, we'll find her. No doubt about it.
We still haven't figured out where Magilou, where Laphicet even came from. From our experience, we just landed here and then he was suddenly there.
You guys again?
Well, look who set up shop here.
What are you talking about? You just saw us outside like 30 minutes ago, man.
You couldn't have shown up at a better time. We need more supplies.
I'm happy to help you all, but this time I really need...
How much extra are we talking here?
Ooh, you haven't heard the stories, little turtles. Word has it, there's a spooky monster that's been eating traveling merchants around these parts.
Eating merchants?
She takes the shape of a black-haired girl, and when she finds greedy merchants, she gobbles them up head first. Although, if the greedy merchant was a turtle's, I bet she'd start with the crunchy shell.
Ah! I'm not greedy, I swears it. Look, I had special sales going on. Everything's
How generous of you. Magilou, give the nice turtles the smile he lives for.
Always a pleasure.
Much obliged.
I mean, you deserve it. If you're gonna mark up everything, you deserve to be eaten.
This looks like some kind of ruin. Where are we?
Judging from the style of the walls and columns, I'd say this place is an ancient underground temple of Eumacia.
Eumacia, the Empyrean of Earth.
So it was by no coincidence that the Earth Pulse led us here.
How did the temple builders know where to dig to connect to an Earth Pulse? Did they just get lucky? Just wham, there it is?
An Earth Pulse doesn't work that way. It's a flow of natural force ordinary humans can't sense. But in those days, there were more humans capable of sensing that which others couldn't. It was people like that who guided the rest to build their temples closer to the Earth Pulses, closer to their gods.
Uh-huh.
So, since Empyreans control the forces of nature, people viewed the Earth Pulses as embodiments of the gods themselves. Is that it?
Right. In the time when Empyrean worship was at its peak, temples like this were built all over.
And I'm guessing they all looked pretty similar, so until we go outside, we're no closer to knowing where we are.
That sums it up.
I wonder if they found any high-quality ore when they dug this hole. You know, for making swords.
I don't know why I bother explaining anything to you.
You know, I'm starting to think you just enjoy it.
I don't blame him. I love explaining things to people. Oh my goodness, how many cats had to die here? What was a slaughter? These cats had like a red wedding over here. Okay, now I have 257 cat souls. I have yet to see a singular cat's box. It's been a little bit since I have. Odd to say, but Aizen really works well with Magilou too. Magilou has some weirdly high stun rates on some of her martial arts, which she doesn't have a whole lot of, but I don't know why, but they seem to really catch enemies off guard, really, a lot, I should say. Oh, I found a cat's box. I knew my eyes didn't deceive me. Come here. Leave me alone. I'm trying to find this cat's. You found a cat's. Angel Halo. Okay, I think I accidentally just found the exit. There's a lot of places I didn't get to go. So I think between episodes, I'm going to go back and go through these places. But I think I'm going to end the episode here. I've been recording for quite a while. I think this episode's going to be a little longer than most. It's hard to tell when a lot of it's just been me running around dungeons and talking whatever comes to my mind. The second one we found. But if you guys are enjoying the series, please leave a like. It helps out a lot. And if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, which is what I call my subscribers, something I haven't said in a long time, click subscribe. Yeah, that's what you should do. You should subscribe. That's what I want you to do. Have a wonderful day. Red now.